Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a not really ZZT live stream. We're going to be doing something a little different today. A patron of the Worlds of ZZT project, Zinfandel, has been generously contributing quite a bit of support over the many months and years, and as such has earned themselves something, a stream of their choosing. It could have been a ZZT game, it could have been something else. They split the difference. So we're going to be playing some Jackrabbit today. And Zin will be joining us on call. I should probably make that call. Let me do that. You're going to be live. Hello, you're live.
Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're all doing really well.
Alright. How's Zin's audio?
Sounds good to me. I just had to turn down the stream so I don't get echoes.
So yeah, now. Oh, there's the bird clock.
Let me see if I can turn myself up then. Oh, that's my problem. My microphone was up.
Oh, okay, good. I was gonna say, that wasn't even a full day between audio settings being good and audio settings deciding to not be good. Okay,
Sorry about that. I forget about it sometimes.
These values look a lot nicer. Okay.
There we go.
So the first thing I'm gonna
Hello,
do
everybody.
is let Zin say hello.
Hello.
Second thing I'm gonna do is launch this game, which, although it does have nice built-in audio settings, they reset every time you launch the program, and there's an introduction sequence, so we can't adjust the volume for it, so it's going to be slightly loud. It shouldn't be, bad, but Zin won't be able to really say much over it, unfortunately. But yeah, Jackrabbit, this is a fun one. When crisis strikes, the universe turns to one superhero. With great strength and moral character, quick wit and inventiveness, incredible speed and flexibility with that Wonder Woman costume, but most importantly,
Wow.
floppy ears and a big gun.
I believe it was referred to as the LFG or something like that.
Yes, which is definitely a Doom reference. It's just a little
Jazz CD.
gun.
You know, when I was young, I only had the DOS game, like the disc game, so I didn't have the extra episodes. And I didn't have this fully animated intro either. The intro was animated, but it just showed Jazz hopping across a black screen and then running off.
Oh, what? Well, okay, now it is remembering the audio settings. Sure, no problems. I ain't complaining. I was gonna say. Alright, so...
Hey, good for them.
So why Jackrabbit?
Why Jackrabbit? Well, believe it or not, I actually played this game as a kid. I played the shareware demo, and I liked it so much that I asked my folks to order it for me for one Christmas. And they did. So I got to play this thing all the way through. At least the DOS version anyway, like the non-CD version. This was before they had the CD version, I think.
Well, lucky you. This is also actually one of the first computer games I ever played. It was before my family had a computer, my uncle had a computer. And that is how I got my introduction to computers in general. And this was one of the games I got to play on a proper Gravis gamepad.
Didn't have a graphics gamepad. I didn't really have a computer gamepad until I was much older.
Eventually, I bought this game, but I was a poor child, and I will just purchase the first set of episodes and not the whole thing, because then I can play those episodes and save money for the rest of them. And so, I've only really played the first 3 or 4 episodes.
Probably 3 if I had to guess.
See, that makes sense, because it is... So we get our incredible difficulty art. be opting for medium today. I'm gonna actually go back to the setup screen and stuff, but like the non-CD game has...
Easy actually does give you 1 extra hit point for what it's worth.
Honestly, might not be that bad of an idea. I know the original was 6 episodes, but the first episode was free, so if I'm pretty sure I just bought 1 through 3, but obviously I already had 1.
Yeah, so you basically ended up paying for 2 and 3.
So it was not actually a financially wise decision I made when I was like 12.
I don't believe so, no.
We got some helpful instructions, though.
Oh yes, absolutely pull those up.
I do love these. That's all you need to know. It's even on a chalkboard. It's true, I've paid for several epic mega games over the years. I bought Castle of the Winds, I bought some of Jazz Jackrabbit.
I also bought Jewel of the Jungle myself when I was older.
I would have bought those if I had the money. I would have bought ZZT, but by the time I found that, it was free, so lucky me. Although, considering how much money I paid for a disc of ZZT on eBay a few years back, I would have been better off buying it in the 90s.
On the bright side, the money didn't go into Tim's pocket, so you know.
Alright, so this turtle has kidnapped this rabbit in order to conquer this planet. It's up to this rabbit to destroy this turtle with this gun. There it is, the LFG 2000.
Yep. That is definitely a Doom reference.
Save her and this. Welcome to Jazz Jackrabbit. Jazz is a speedy, colorful action game unlike any other on the PC. In order to play Jazz, you must understand 3 rules. Run like the wind, shoot everything that moves, if you can't shoot it, take it. There's a very comprehensive...
If you can't shoot or take it, though?
Then you can't do nothing. Those are your verbs, pretty much.
Sounds a lot like ZZT, actually.
Yeah. Not even any torches. The full story, here we go. Notorious leader of the Turtle Terrorists, Devan Shell has kidnapped the beloved rabbit princess Eva Earlong and has inhabited the galaxy with his goons. Is all hope lost? No way. Enter Jazz Jackrabbit. This game is like exceptionally furry, but was 1994 and nobody had the slightest idea, except for like the various furries who worked on it in some degree, doing like art.
Yeah, like didn't one of the cutscene designers or artists move on to make another furry webcomic or something?
Yes. God, I used to actually know his name, Dean Dodrill, I think, but he made that Dust Lucian Tale or whatever it's called, which I've still never played, despite being invested in this stuff enough to have like known who the dude was. We are going to save the galaxy. We can move Jazz. We got jump. We got shoot.
You gotta jump and shoot rabbit.
The contemporary furry community's reaction to Jazz Jackrabbit. Underrated, underappreciated, unloved, forgotten. They have no culture.
Oh, slow motion mode in case you need it, in case the game's going a little too fast.
It's a shame. This game is too fast, as we're gonna see, but if you actually do turn on the slow motion, moving like left and right is like reasonable, but jumping is also really, really slow and weird and bad. You can't win with this game.
Yeah. The problem is, for the speed you have, you just don't have enough screen real estate. Like, you're zoomed way too far in for the speed you move.
Yeah, this is like... I forget what resolution this is, but like I'm pretty sure it's not hitting 640 by 480.
This version does not have apology mode.
Yeah, we do not have apology mode. We did check that before we started streaming. No apology mode.
We'll discuss that a little later.
Game-winning strategies. Okay, well, I've stopped that demo several times.
Yeah, we briefly saw that.
Faster Jazz runs, the higher he jumps. Secret passages. Can you find the secret birdland? Probably not. It's hard to draw a sexy rabbit, says Nick. That's a lie. It's lousy. It sucks. Our bonus stages are 3D. Jazz should be a squirrel. This is like important. This is important historical context. Optimized code. Do you think it's too fast? Says Tim Sweeney. Yes, Tim, I do.
Yes.
Personally. 99 frags and still kicking. Chris, were you playing Doom on the clock at Epic? How long have you worked at Hooters? Thanks, Rob. Who's Rob? Who are you, Rob? What are you doing? This is your legacy, Rob. Alright, we get our credits here.
Yeah, I think Arjan Brisset actually was contracted out by Epic for this game.
I believe so too. There was. I know when I was combing through those old Epic documents and finding the various like scene groups that Tim reached out to, like there were definitely connections made that like led to Jazz for sure from that. Game is not shareware. Thank you for purchasing Jazz Jackrabbit. Please don't copy it.
A bit late for that.
Yeah, I was about to say, did they
copied?
Have they given this out for free? I think they did at one point on like GOG. Like I don't think you can just get it.
You can
for
still
free,
buy it on
but you
GOG,
can
yeah.
buy it. Fun game. And they're still hitting people up. Like, please, for the love of God, we need to make Unreal. Please join us. Help us out here.
Unfortunately, I was too young at the time.
Yes, the music in this is like exceptional. I love this game's soundtrack.
Yeah, this game was probably my first introduction to mod tracker music.
It's like the sound of this blew me away as a child.
Same.
Alright, I'm gonna play on medium. I gotta pretend to have dignity, but I think the only thing it does change is like how many hits you take, and I think the time limit, which isn't really relevant
above medium, yeah.
unless you
I
crank
think
it up.
turbo might be one hit deaths, but I'm not sure.
Thank you for the follow, Gray. And this difficulty, RC. Maybe this is what they meant by it's hard to draw a sexy rabbit. Well, who can say? I miss when games did this, though. Even if it is often mean. Like this is the baby difficulty for babies. Only babies play on easy. If you play on turbo, you're a jacked jackrabbit.
Hard mode shows you aggressive jazz, most like the Sonic Unleashed battle theme.
He will kill you. Oh good, so yeah, Wolfenstein is one of those like iconic games that did. I'm glad they kept that for like the modern games. But yeah. Was it... It's not this one, but... Jill had turtle mode. But I know there was some platformer for DOS where like they called it grandma mode. Very mean.
Let me see if I can find that, but in the meantime, we got all these episodes.
Yes. That's right, the genuine Jazz Jackrabbit himself. There he is, looking at a turtle. There's my phone, going nuts. Okay, I can ignore that. Start off here with some Turtle Terror. I don't know how much we're gonna play. I'm hoping to get through at least 2 episodes. I have no idea.
Huh, it was Zardon that had granny mode.
I don't think I've ever played that. I don't know what that is, but somehow I know about granny mode.
Zardon was a Jill the Jungle knockoff.
Oh, yes, okay. My brain was parsing it, even though, yes, it is called Zargon. My brain was parsing you saying that as like a game that starts with a Z and not an X.
Oh.
Alright.
XXT.
We're off to the planet. Dimontis.
I always liked seeing these little weird planets.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, just where are you going next? The very animated game, it is indeed colorful and fast. Like, you get moving very quickly. Oh, I found a bird. I don't know how to get to the bird. Cannot
You have to shoot the bird cage to get the bird.
Oh, it's probably... Yeah, lots of... Very, Euro platformer in that regard. Although, thankfully, you just have to get to the exit. You don't have to collect anything. But there's a lot to collect.
Was RGM per se European? I might have had experience with platformers that were like this then.
I know at least some of the group was. But yeah, this is like way too fast. It's fine for level 1 because there's not a lot of levels. Blow up these rabbit stink sign.
Yeah, things start getting crowded with enemies really fast.
Stop, please. I want to just show off the turtle. And there's many frames of animation. Whoa. Oh god. I got ancient saves there, and they all get to see my name. From an era when I was saving games with my name. But there's always... You should always be firing, because you'll always blow up a wall.
Yum.
It's good... Yeah, good sound effects too, the little voice clips. Pretty much all the things you do collect, if they're not for points, they're just ammo. The weapons are pretty much like identical damage-wise, we think. We suspect.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. The toaster just has slightly bigger projectiles.
Yeah, you get better hitboxes.
And I think a better rate of fire.
And weird bouncing and such. But like, it's already like, I don't know, I have 20 carrots, I don't know what to give you.
I guess the game's being nice since it's the first level in case you bumped into something.
But it's very much one of these games where it's like, go fast, okay, stop. 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 Now I'm invincible, so I can go fast. I can enjoy all my speed.
Yeah. Of course, you don't kill things on contact, so you still have to shoot. Or at least you're expected to. There is no pacifism bonus in Jackrabbit.
Yeah, this is where he's saying, why doesn't Sonic have a gun? This is the predecessor to Shadow the Hedgehog.
And your invincibility's already gone.
Collecting
Flickering
floppy
checkpoint
disks.
sign. They seem to be pointing you upward, but I don't see a way to get up there.
Yeah, so I got curious because when I was first setting this up, just to make sure I could run the game properly, I was like, you know what? I'm playing the first level. I like this game. And I also saw that. And there is this.
Rapid fire. Oh!
But I did check that VG Atlas site, and there is nothing up here. You can't get up. There's this. This is all there is. But it very much does form an era.
That's strange. But at least you've got a faster gun now.
Yes, it does sound like Rabbit Fire too. Also, oh, there's another exit.
Well, yeah, they're literally saying voice clips of rapid fire.
Well, the thing with this and every Sonic knockoff is they all seem to forget that they didn't do the rings. The rings are why Sonic let you go fast.
Yeah.
You can take a couple of hits in here, which is still better than a lot of games that were inspired by Sonic, but eventually, once you're down to your last hit, you're just moving through the game like this. But this is a very
I guess the
nostalgic.
game's really only going to give you toaster ammo right now.
Oh, okay, I guess I can't go back now.
Yep.
It is satisfying
locked in.
when you do get to go fast, but that's pretty much only when you're on like a secret path or you have invincibility. There's also
you lose your oh.
Also, you're jumping. If you touch the ground and you're still holding the button, you immediately jump again. Which, whenever you have to do like short hops, gets really awkward.
This level is surprisingly short, actually.
This game is surprisingly short, honestly.
Hey, perfect bonus for destroying all the enemies.
Oh, hooray. I'm perfect. I think they did actually run this at a GDQ once.
Ah, rapid fire missiles. The only DPS increase in the game. And that's only because it fires multiple shots at the same time.
And Lord help you if the enemy just goes between them.
Yeah. It's usually best saved for the bosses.
I do like that you actually pick up a lot of these power-ups by shooting them also.
You know, I do appreciate that the game at least signposts you a little bit.
It would need it.
Yeah, the benefit of the toaster basically is just to increase projectile size and speed. It flies a little faster than the regular blaster bullets.
Another thing I was noticing is when we were...
Yeah, the game has pretty smooth scrolling for what it is.
Yeah, like it's still a technically impressive game. It's just sort of an evolutionary dead end on the PC side. It's not that platformers stopped being made or stopped getting better, but like Doom was out, Doom took over. The FPS reigned king. This is still that Jill of the Jungle era, like, we gotta beat Nintendo. We're just as good. We're better than Nintendo. But speaking of Jill...
Yeah, but it did well enough to get a sequel, actually.
That is true. Speaking of Jill, like, the one visual I don't care for so much is the background is just... It's like the Jill gradient all over again, but it's a lot more dull now. Yeah, the minimum requirements for this say it runs on like a 386. And I have no idea what kind of computer my uncle had when I first played it.
I had a 286 when I was a kid.
No jazz for you then. Did it run? Yeah. Were you playing? So this
Yeah,
turn on turtle mode.
I don't think I got jazz until the computer after that.
Yeah, the game is animated. The backgrounds are very much not. Like, when you jump in this mode, it just feels very weird. Even though now it's like you actually have time to react to things if you're running forward. Enough of that.
I mean, it functions, I guess.
Rapid fire.
Ah, more rapid fires.
And yeah, they do stack, which is a lot of fun.
Rapid fires make the blaster actually good.
Look at this sprite.
I love that. I love that shit-eating grin on the 1-up. I don't know if a save game actually saves your position. I think it just saves the level you're on.
Yeah, it's definitely just the level. I remember that.
The level and your lives, I believe. And possibly your ammo.
I have F5 bound to my DOSBox screenshot key. I'm probably just getting screenshots of a menu opening. Oh, time.
You know, I don't really remember the time power-ups being that common.
No, it's not really...
Oh, bird.
Good lord. Fine.
Yeah,
Most
those
levels, it
blue
doesn't really
springs.
matter.
Those blue springs give you a ridiculous height. I believe there is a path to a secret level in this level, but I'm not sure where.
I mean, it did say there was a hidden bird land. Gotta find the gem, though, for the bonus level, that's for sure.
Oh yeah,
That's
you've
another...
gotta show off the bonus.
Another solid example of check out how technically impressive we are. Unless you've played Sonic CD.
Yeah, you beat me to it. Yeah, the bridge does sink in a little bit. Look at us, we're Sonic 2. Or did Sonic 1 have the bridge that sank? Oh, speaking of Sonic, there's the speed shoes.
I don't remember which Sonic had that. Yeah, we're gonna definitely go down there.
Yeah, I think Sonic 1 had bridges like that.
Right. Yeah, so this game does have a sequel that came out a couple years later. I haven't...
That's honestly mostly better in almost every aspect.
That's what I figured. I haven't played it in quite some time.
Like, it's zoomed out way more so you can actually see where you're going with your speed.
Yeah, and ironically...
You're still... Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good. Ironically, like, that becomes a problem to some degree, because if you up the resolution in that game, it just zooms the camera out more, so your character just gets smaller and smaller. So even though
I never played with it that much.
So even though it supports like all these high resolutions, it's not pleasant. Hey. Oh, well, there we go.
And now the point where the game expects you to go fast.
Ow. Yeah, like this is fun. This is cool. Like the little after image effects.
Now you've slowed down again.
I know, now it does feel really slow.
I believe there's a secret to the left here. Oh, too late. Oh, well, it might be over here, actually. You know, I'm not sure carrots actually give rabbits any nutrition.
No, I think they're basically like dessert for them. That's why they say yum. I love his little voice clips. Oh, well, there's the bonus diamond. Get down there. Well, that was like a last second shot. Oh, that was nice.
Oop.
There we go, we got our magic diamonds.
Whew.
I want to get those.
Looks like you went through it for a second.
I have to blow up the sign. I don't have... Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
We got infinite blaster shots. This is the game that taught me what infinity was. Thank you, Jackrabbit.
You've got a lemniscate blaster.
Alright, I think we've reached the end. We did not find the hidden birdlands.
That's okay.
Yeah, it took a long time for the sequel to come out. There we go. Now we get this...
Past Diamondus. Sonic CD time.
I will say this, I like this better than the Sonic CD ones. And there's again,
honestly,
like,
yeah, because
really good
you don't
sprite
lose
work
time
here.
by running into water.
You can jump, and I believe you can
Yeah,
always
you even got a roll.
Oh,
This is
well,
Sonic CD.
I ruined it.
Oh no, you exited.
I wanted to show off the roll ability, and I rolled into the exit. Well, hopefully we can get the others. Anyways, yes, this is the iconic song. This is like what people remember from this game.
Yeah, this song got ported to Super Mario World, and it gets used a lot in ROM hacks.
That's good, it should be. Like, hearing this as a child was like, oh my god.
Yeah, it is extremely a pop.
Love these eyeball enemies too.
The Electro Switch sends a greeting. And now we've got the launcher.
Yeah, the game is at least generous with its ammo, for the most part. Once you start getting ammo, like, I've got 400 shots for this thing.
Yeah, I think the game basically expects you to use the toaster over the blaster at a certain point.
This tiny turtle.
Completely harmless.
We don't even get any points. It's on you if you shoot the turtle.
Violence for the sake of it. I don't know if they count towards the enemy percentage or not.
I hope not.
There's a 1-up for you.
Also, I didn't get a chance to click it, but Anna did post, like, some advertisement for this game. Archive.org, which I would like to check out. But this is where the game already starts having issues.
Yeah,
you can very easily just jump into these things and get shot. Just blind leaps. So there's the Gravis gamepad.
Oh yeah, this game was basically like partially one big advertisement for it.
They were right. Is the
Was it
ideal?
good?
It was good for the time. It was certainly not as good as like a Super Nintendo controller, even though it clearly wanted to be a Super Nintendo controller.
I remember it had an arcade stick you could screw into the center of the pad.
Yeah, that thing
I
was
remember
always
reading about
terrible. But it's got a D-pad, which makes it better for pretty much any PC platformer around than playing with like an actual giant joystick. But yeah, the order form will even like let you order a Gravis gamepad directly from them.
I did not know that. There's your checkpoint.
Then you get to this cool part.
Yeah, it reminds me of a later level in a slightly later episode.
I guess, I mean, it's still mostly a solid background, but like, they're doing some stuff with it here, with these wires and grates, I guess.
Yeah, it looks neat.
It's more visually interesting, at least.
Yeah, it doesn't blitz your eyes like the flashing yellows do.
I'm clicking this link while I see it. Everybody click the... Oh, yep. Get the Gravis PC gamepad and play like a pro.
Does not have a turbo function.
No, but it does have, like, a switch so you can turn it upside down and use it as a lefty, which I'm a lefty. No lefty has ever done this. It's like putting the mouse on the left side of your keyboard. I don't know anybody who actually does that. Yes, I'm left-handed. I'm left-handed, and I hold my Gravis gamepad right-handed.
Speaking of arcade sticks from earlier, when I was a kid, I actually had an arcade fight stick for my Super Nintendo. My folks got me one.
Mm-hmm.
It had turbo buttons, so I used that more often than not. And then when I moved to the United States later, my dogs chewed up the wires from my other controller, so that was the controller I ended up stuck using. It was the fight stick.
That sucks.
Here we are in level 2.
Grab some microchips.
Those tubes were way faster than I remembered.
These guys run on Boo logic.
Yeah, they don't track you vertically though, just horizontally.
Look at that walk cycle. Oh, look at that lean cycle. Usually, once you get him moving, you just go right to the spinny legs. He's got a powerful strap. Please let me out of here. I'm dying. This is Jazz Jackrabbit now. Now I have to like be very careful.
Oh god, where are the exits? Yeah, you can't roll up those turrets, so you're stuck timing it.
Powerful flashing too. Okay, well I got a checkpoint at least.
That's good.
See, like, well, okay, turn to dust.
And you're dead. Don't forget to shoot the sign again. Oh, you forgot.
Oh, I lose all my ammo and my rapid fire too. It's not
Ouch.
good to die in
That's
this
actually
game.
really terrible.
Yeah, like you
yeah,
really
if you die,
do get
you might as well
punished.
just. If you die, you honestly might as well just load a save. Except you haven't saved, I believe.
Nope. Don't worry, we got my save from like 20 years ago here. So actually, I didn't tell. I mentioned that I like ordered a couple episodes of this as a kid, but I was also still a dumb kid, and later on learned that they did like the Christmas episodes, the little shareware holiday hair releases, and so I downloaded those when I found out about them, and I put them into the same directory and overwrote all the files. And I lost my registered copy of Jazz Jackrabbit. Because I had also, of course, already been like, oh boy, a free floppy disk, I can put whatever I want on here.
Oops.
So it might have actually been a good thing that I didn't buy ZZT as a child. Because I probably would not have kept it on the disk.
That's rough.
So don't do what I did. Don't copy that floppy, don't erase that floppy.
I think that's why they make floppies non-rewritable.
I apparently flipped the switch. Oh,
Yeah, I don't think my Jazz floppies had the switch on them.
it probably gave up at a certain point. They're like, listen, it's
Oh, there
you got a hard drive, you don't need this original media, you've got a whole gigabyte of storage. Another checkpoint.
Guess this is where they started introducing slightly longer levels. I believe there's a red version of the shield that they call the fire gem shield, and it can take 2 hits. No, not 2 hits, 4 hits instead of 1.
That would be nice.
Yeah, each hit just strips away 1 gem instead of all 4.
Okay, so what was over there? I assumed that was the way to go, and that this was like the fun side stuff.
Oh, here we are. Well, we're done with this banger song.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if I can actually get my gems this time.
Get the gems, Jazz Jackrabbit.
Also, I don't think there's like a reason to jump. Is there like?
I think sometimes there's bad terrain you want to jump over.
Oh, well, I guess maybe I could jump over these mean hands.
Like there's jump pads or spinners on the ground sometimes. You'll see them later in later levels.
That's right.
There's also like sludge sometimes. But this level is definitely the easiest of them all. You're jumping over the gems. No. These gems reminded me of ZZT.
They are very. Oh, well, there we go. That's one. Okay, so
Yeah, that's why you. That's one of the things
all.
you want to jump over. Except now you're spinning anyway.
That's a terrifying
Jazz
face.
is tripping out. Ah, Medievo. This level has my favorite song on the soundtrack, probably.
I appreciate it now. As a kid, I was, of course, obsessed with Tube Electric instead. Watch out for flying swords.
Yeah, this level is way more dangerous than even Tube Electric was. Just
Bird
immediately.
friend. There's some some really interesting physics. Like,
there you
can
go.
kind of stand in corners sometimes, like that. It's very weird. It's like everything's actually rounded.
Yeah, the tie-in comic for the game actually explains that the bird's cowardly and will flee as soon as you take damage.
Oh, that explains it. Again, always watch out for swords. Good bounce sound effect.
Yeah, I loved this as a kid. The launcher was my favorite weapon as a kid, even if it wasn't any more practical. I thought it was more powerful. I convinced myself. Probably would be good. It probably would be good against those swords in the narrow grit passageways, actually.
Yeah, I know this is definitely a level where the launcher gets to shine. Great enemies, though, honestly, all around.
Yeah, those little lizard folks in the helmets. God, this song's a banger.
You move... Well, okay. You move faster than your shots is the problem. Goodbye to the bird. Oh, there's so many spikes.
Well, the toaster does fly a little faster, though.
Yep. Oh, I wouldn't mind getting that. Pretty sure I can't stand on that top of the spike like that. Oh,
I don't think so, no.
But that's still not the way in.
Oh, well.
Oof. That's mean. I mean, this is one of those platforms where you can look up and down.
Yeah,
Snaps
it
back
takes a
real
little
fast, but it takes too long. Nobody wants to do that. You're just kind of stuck at these resolutions. Alright, another very Sonic thing.
Oh, yeah. Walls of Lava, very Sonic 2.
What is there in the background when it flashes?
I think that's Devan Shell. Or a crab claw, either or.
It's tough to say. I mean, copying from Sonic is a pretty smart idea. Everybody missed the mark with it, pretty much.
Yeah, I think it's Devan Shell's silhouette.
As far as 90s Sonic knockoffs go, though, this is still definitely one of the better ones. It helps if you have a gun, it turns out.
There are many video games out there. This is one of them.
I think one of these has like an enemy or something. It's just like, hope you don't drop down onto them.
Yep. Oh, it's just a little turtle.
Okay, maybe not. Oh, that's right. This is the 90s. We got a cool hoverboard.
I don't remember if taking damage makes you drop off it. I remember that, like, going past a certain tile would make you drop it, an invisible tile.
Yeah, I think you can lose it, and it's really annoying if you do. If you get hit.
Yeah, if you, like, fly back into the area where you need to be up.
So once again,
Thankfully, I know the cheat if you lose it, if you need it again.
that might come in handy. But once again, you have to, like, go slow. In this game that's showing off how incredibly fast it can run. Oh, maybe this is what I was thinking of, where it's like, please be careful as you go down.
Yeah. Checkpoint. This is where the launcher comes in handy.
a good lava effect, though, that's for sure.
Yeah, I believe it's done with the palette cycling effect.
Like, visually, this game holds up quite well.
I think a lot of DOS games did pull off a fire effect like that, actually, with the palette cycling.
Got that one object fire.
Because I remember a piece of shovelware on a Game Empire disc, I think it was called Zipman 3, that did something like that.
Mm-hmm. I do not want to have... Whoa. RF.
Oop.
See, it seems like there should be a whole bunch of secrets here.
I feel like there's a time limit on it then, maybe. Considering that the swinging balls are there, there's probably a time limit.
Just, oh, well, okay, you can definitely get hit. Maybe it's if you die, there's just no more hoverboard if there's like a checkpoint afterwards.
Oh yeah, you definitely lose if you die. Huh! I guess the game didn't strip you of it this time.
By hoverboard.
I know there's a level very late in the game that starts you on a hoverboard.
That one I don't remember.
It's basically the very last world.
I've never finished this because it just gets kind of brutal. The first episode's really not bad.
I played it with cheats as a kid.
That might be the way to go, honestly. Oh, you can see the exit sign. Good lord. Oh, I am actually stuck, I think. Cliffy B! Yeah, I am stuck.
Okay, so let me tell you the cheat. Let me tell you the cheat to die and reset.
Yes, please.
So press P to pause.
Oh, hang on, I'm tangled in my headphone cable. Okay.
Cliffy B. Okay, pause, backspace, and then type Mark. M-A-R-K.
What are you doing?
Goodness.
There we go. Dead, but at least you got back to the checkpoint.
I'm erasing this ancient save. There.
What are you doing?
Oh man, that's gonna be rough though. The next level is the boss, and now I don't have any stuff.
Well, well, you can pick up stuff on the way there, though, at least. Though if you die on the boss, heaven help you.
There we go, there's the Jazz Jacker I've been complaining about. I did see there's a really lengthy manual included. The actual manual, which I don't think actually came with my copy, but there's supposed to be like a comic and stuff.
Yeah, I had that comic as a kid, actually.
I did not. But it says specifically...
It actually had a Sonic cameo in it, an unlicensed Sonic cameo.
Of course it did. Well, we're playing some Jazz Jackrabbit today instead. Now I ask you where the Jazz Jackrabbit ZZT game is.
Weirdly never happened. I guess there just wasn't enough overlap.
I know actually the second game, didn't it have an editor?
I believe it did, yeah. It was way more accessible. I think this one might have too, but I don't remember.
The second one I know has like online modes with like capture the flag and stuff. I never got to do any of that.
Yeah, the second one absolutely had an editor. And the level design was still tile-based, I believe, like this. Now, I believe the game is going to call you out for using the cheat to die.
Really? That's not my fault. That's Cliffy B's fault. It says in the little manual, like, hey, if you get stuck, This is specifically Cliffy B's problem. He is cited as the person to complain to.
He was just inspired by Dr. Robotnik's diabolical speed traps.
That's what I thought. But I'm like, it's very funny that Sega is like, oh gosh, we're going to acknowledge this in like some way to try and rationalize it, even if it's badly. This one's like, no, this guy fucked up. So yes, you blame Cliffy for this. What do I got? Couple toasters, couple missiles. Oh,
You
fingers.
should be fine. You're fine. And we are through Medievo.
Yeah,
Back into Sonic CD. 35 gems this time.
It's weird.
Nice
All
little
you
bridge
get,
texture.
yeah, it's weird that all you get for this though is like a 1-up. It's a lot of effort.
Hey, if you don't want to get the effort, you can always just run into an exit sign. Yeah, those are just auto jumpers. Yeah, also I like that you can just run into a wall and just like face plant.
Yeah, the sprites here are fantastic.
I remember there's this one bonus level that you could actually go off the road and just like go into one of those areas in the middle. Surprising number of exit signs here.
Yeah, it's mean.
You probably got this.
Yeah, I got like a minute left. Assuming I can find them.
Assuming you don't slap into an exit sign. Oh, here we are. That's 2 gems.
This frightening creature again.
Guardian level
Mysterious
1.
Guardian.
Duck Guardian 1.
Oh yeah, it's
The
got
best weapon to use generally is going to be the RF missile just because it hits twice.
Also, you can very much cheese this guy.
They decided to take
Try
the
and
from
do
Sonic
legit
and have
to like
Devan Shell
take
come
some
out and
damage,
fight
but
you.
Ooh, okay. The RF is definitely the way to go.
See? Even they took the cue from this in Sonic. He destroys the blocks just like Spring
Yeah,
Yard
it's very
Zone.
Spring Yard. It's also kind of Mario 3. Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'm hanging out here and toasting the turtle.
And he sinks into the ground.
Success. I've never seen this screen before because I've never used the cheats.
I did.
That's amazing. That changes the ending.
It actually just adds to the ending.
Oh, okay. Well. There we go. Yeah, this is the extremely 90s furry art looking drawing of Jazz right here. Exactly. It's hard to draw a
Oh, look,
sexy
signed by
rabbit.
Nick. Down there in the corner, signed by Nick.
Oh, there we go. That's the guy. Listen, Nick, I think you figured it out. Just here we are in the castle dungeon, I guess.
Yeah, you're on Medievo. You just beat up Devan Shell.
I gotta press a button, apparently. Jazz's adventures are just starting! Right now, the hideously dorky Devan Shell is constructing twin mega battleships to blow up Jazz's home planet, Caritas. That year long awaits.
Yeah, you do have to press to advance.
Let's not keep her
I
waiting.
do believe this cutscene was in the original DOS version.
That I do remember. I'm pretty sure it was. There we go. We've beaten the first episode. It's been a little under an hour. We can definitely... I think we can finish the second. It's assuming I do a good job. That's going to be the challenge.
It definitely ramps up, starting with the second level.
Yeah, because now they've got your money.
I wouldn't blame you for going to easy.
Let's see what that extra hit helps. Go for it. On to Ballistic Bunny. And yeah, that's definitely got... That is very Jill of the Jungle.
That is Jill of the Jungle. That is her.
Every time I see this, though, I don't see, like, a hand grabbing Jazz so much as I see, like, a giant, like, bodysuit. It's gotta be Jill. The portraits, like...
Just 'cause.
These did a lot to make me think, like, dang, I want to see these other episodes.
I think some of the ends of these episodes indicated that some of these were actually produced out of order.
Huh.
I forget which one, though.
I don't know. I mean, I know A, B, and C are added to, like, the CD ones, so they're kind of like...
Yeah, A, B, and C take place before number 6, I think.
But also...
Canonically.
Storm asking if this is like Epic's 4th game. It's... depends on how you're reading it, really, because they were licensing a whole bunch of stuff, like Castle of the Winds existed, and they're like, we'll publish this. As far as stuff they developed, I don't know. I mean, obviously ZZT and Super ZZT, Jill and Zargon and Kilo Blaster. Yeah, what is this guy?
Just some lizard frog person.
What did you think of the silhouette of Devan Shell and the lightning flash? I thought it was like a crab hand.
That was one of my interpretations of it too, actually.
Alright. On to Ballistic Bunny. Staring down those eyes.
The electro swoosh sends a greeting.
Letney.
I did not realize until I was much older that Letney is Intel spelled backwards.
Thank you for that. I was about to say, you know, a lot of these planets is very clear why, and I never pieced that one together. Okay, so this is our microchip world. I don't know what, other than cool graphical effect, this is really meant to be.
I'm not sure, like maybe an X-ray scanner, except you don't see a skeleton, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. Now we get a lot more enemies that will hurt us crawling on the ground unless you duck.
Yeah, like I said, this is where the game starts throwing hands, like right away.
I'm already trying to move carefully. Already, like, almost got launched directly into that guy. Start using this. Oh, well, okay, I guess I'm not going back down there. Yeah, the soundtrack continues to be great. Like, the shareware episode being shareware, Tubletric is kind of the standout for most people, but the next level here is Orbitus, and that's the one that really stuck with me.
That's actually the third.
Was it the third?
This
Well.
world.
Ah, like I didn't even see him.
Yeah, those computer bugs get underfoot really easily.
Oh, okay. You can hold down to kind of push yourself away from these a bit. There we go. There we go. Now the game's being nice for a little bit. Lots of fun zigzags in the terrain.
Yeah. There's a reason the game gives you a speed choose, but unfortunately it also gives you a lot of enemies to run into while you have the speed choose.
Oh, okay, we beat a level already.
That was fast.
I can make them vibrate. Oh, I think I know what the next level actually is, and I think it sucks.
Yeah. You're probably remembering correctly.
This is kind of a mean game.
If you'd like to use cheats, let me know and I can pull them up for you.
I can get by. Although, is there different cheat art for each episode? Because honestly, if that's
I don't
the case,
believe so, no.
I would love to see
I
all
believe
that.
it's just the one. But you're not locked out of anything by using it.
Oh yeah, we can make sure to show off a game over too.
Yeah, I don't remember I don't remember there being a continue sequence in the DOS version.
Oh, this layering effect.
Overlay.
Oh, thank goodness. More of those, please. I love the little, these giant cables.
So
The little giant cables.
So if red and white are audio left and right, what's blue? Because yellow's video.
Time. That's
Either
my
that
theory.
or water. It could be water. Have you never seen the water to Have you ever seen the garden hose to HDMI adapter?
There we go. Could do that. Oh, my bonus. Can I still? There we go. What?
I believe Megazooks actually came before Jackrabbit. Wasn't it like 92?
No, Megazooks is 94. They're the same year. I don't know
Huh.
when. The manual did actually have like the exact release date for this game though. Because it had that change log and it was like
And
time-stamped.
we're already out of Letney.
Alright, now we're back here again.
Yeah, bonus level 1, except it's bonus level 1 of episode 2.
Honestly, the faceplant animation is fantastic. It's so good. It's them remembering that this is a cartoon character here. He's not as cool as he thinks he is. Whoa, ooh, pillars. Oh lord.
Yeah, I forgot about those. I believe they're
Bumpers.
just functionally hands.
Yeah. See, that's my complaint. Like there's no chaos emeralds in this game. There's no.
Oh yeah, I think this is the level where you can just wander out into the field, like off the road, because there's no wall at a certain point. Because I saw an exit sign over the dirt. I also like that you can backpedal.
Oh, yeah, count them all.
There we go.
I keep forgetting that there's actually like a whole bunch of gems. You don't actually need all of them. Technor.
Tech Noir.
Yeah, this is the bad one.
Yep.
I think this level is why, like, every time I'm like, I'm gonna sit down and actually beat Chaz Jackrabbit finally. I get to here, and I'm like, you know,
Yeah.
maybe I don't need to. We do get some official Epic branding, though.
Yeah, there's actually, I think, something hidden in this level, a hidden advertisement for the graphic gamepad.
Oh yeah, I think I stumbled on that like once.
It's like way high up in the open sky, I think. Oh hey, that's a unique weapon pickup over there, actually.
Oh, yeah, I can't actually get it yet. But yes, that's... You gotta have something for the people who register, and they get the TNT. And yeah, the Jackrabbit sample is also great.
When I was younger, I used to think they were saying rap rapid.
Well... Yeah, this is where the game... Oh my god, that one was bouncing like perfectly straight. But this is the part where, like... You will constantly just bump into enemies blindly.
Yeah, this is where the game just starts smacking you around the face.
I get 5 hits now. So.
Yum.
Yeah, they just like... This is where it just turns into enemy spam straight up.
I love the color palette, but yes, it just stops being anywhere near as fun. You really have to take your time. I think the second level is kind of like mazy.
I mean, this is a little mazy already. Level design!
That's what I'm always saying. They were always just like chasing the technology more so than the actual quality. There we go. Yeah, now we're back here on the surface.
This actually wouldn't be a bad place to use the RF missiles now that enemies are taking more hits.
The epic water tower. Okay, we've got some
I think
TNT.
I remember from the manual that those tank enemies are called Tankity Tank Tanks.
Yeah, the manual
That's a
like
great name.
names everything. It's actually a very good manual. I wish we had like the time to really go through it. I'd like to go through like the actual manual, not just like the DOS text one.
And yeah, the TNT...
We can...
Well, obviously it's best to have enemies on screen when you use it, but...
Oh, and it doesn't even kill those ones.
Yeah, it just hits everything on the screen once, I believe. Oh, twice, actually. Okay, it is twice as powerful as a regular shot. Okay. Because I believe those spiked mines take 4 shots to kill normally, so...
Yeah, the water towers are definitely very Warner Brothers.
Yeah. I just noticed that those rocket turtles have speed lines on their goggles.
Oop. Oh, yeah.
That or sweat. Can't tell. Those are very Wile E. Coyote rockets, I've noticed.
Yeah, they always seem like fireworks more than anything.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say
Ugh.
next.
Cool, well... Oh, thank goodness. A carrot. Whoa, yep, almost immediately lost it. Well, there we go. That was a fun 12 seconds. No, they have projectiles now, too.
Thankfully, you have that little sliver of health, thanks to easy mode.
Yeah, easy mode is probably the way to go with this game. At least this level for sure. No, they're just angry turtles. I do like that, like, I don't know if it's actual story or just marketing material, but something like promotes it as like, ah yes, the tortoise and the hare, but...
I believe that was the original. I believe that was the original thing, yeah.
Yeah, this is... Now it's like, cool, I hit a dead end. But yes, the water reflection is neat. Yeah.
I never noticed that when I was younger.
Is that anything? Is that just a mess of pixels? I can't tell if that actually relates to your
I think it kind of is actually a reflection.
Oh, I think it's... It might just be... No, it's
Yeah,
definitely not just
it's
color.
reflecting you, and it's reflecting those wireframes too on the left.
Oh, wow.
So if you walk in front of them, nice.
Yes.
This is a pretty visually impressive. Well, I say that, but the sky is basically just the Diamondus sky with a crescent moon instead of the sun.
Yeah, like, the gradients just...
Oh,
They're not impressive by this point. They're just kind of there. Okay. I think they fit in better with Jill's art style. The rest of this game is just very detailed.
Yum.
I can't remember where the Gravis gamepad at is in this level, if it's in this one or the next one.
It stops feeling good to play when you're just inching forward, waiting for a carrot to be shot at you.
I always thought it was weird that those springboards on wheels bounced you up when you ran into their side.
Yeah, they don't do any, like, fancy hitboxes, I guess.
Yum.
Yeah, they're just sprites.
Like, I'm happy to have the bird just to have an extra hit. What a good bird.
What are you doing?
It's not going to stop. It thinks it's attacking something. Oh. Oh, thank goodness. Why is there a shield there? I guess I probably missed something else up top. Maybe that's where the Gravisat is. Oh boy.
Actually, looking at the map, I don't see it in this level after all. Weird. Could have sworn it was this level. Oh well.
I think I remember, like, bouncing on a spring over something. Any... No bouncers.
It doesn't save your weapons and ammo if you save. Great.
No, I just realized I don't think I saved it all. I don't even know if it saves
You
that you're
did-
on, like,
you did once.
the
You saved
second
once.
part of a planet. You can just keep that skid pose if you don't press anything.
Oh, okay. It's one of the CD levels that has it. The ad.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it's in the secret level. Speaking of secret levels, there is one at the end of this level, actually.
some precision platforming.
Oh yes, precision platforming with these controls. Wonderful. With the Jackrabbit, the controls like greased butter. I did not know that those rocket dudes fell down.
Yeah, neither did I there. I was not expecting that. Just gotta, like, carefully. I don't even think this was the right way. That was pointing me right again. No, no.
Yeah, you've just gone in a loop.
Well, I guess I won't lose any progress if that's the checkpoint.
At least you've got plenty of time since you're playing on easy mode. Easy gives you a full 10 minutes, which is nice.
I guess I have to go up where those ones were that I ran away from.
Oh yeah.
Just have to get up here and not die.
I didn't even... Actually, I think they're shooting pineapples at you.
That makes more sense, 'cause it shouldn't be carrots. That's really going against the theme of the game for the turtles to fire carrots. That was nothing.
Well, I mean, grenades are called pineapples sometimes.
I'm sure I will encounter more of those.
Oh yeah, I just realized that the game divides the red health in half, and that's how you get your extra hit point.
Okay, yeah, this is where I always like to stop. What are these arrows? These arrows are not helpful.
Well, maybe they're misdirecting you.
Oh wait. Yeah, they do kind of look pineapple-y. They seem very orange. They're not round enough, is what it is. But you're right, they are pineapples. That makes much more sense. I guess. Makes more sense than carrots. Also a dead end. There's obviously... Okay, there's an up, clearly. Oh, yeah, you have to, like, wait out this spring for this one tile. I remember this now. Oh, well, now we gotta wait for it again.
Yeah, that's the only way forward.
God, my shots were hitting the water tower there. In game. Okay. I'll wait for these things to turn around. Ooh,
Yeah, at this point it's just enemy spam, so just keep firing. Be prepared to look out above.
Come on. That's really not necessary. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Turtle, please.
Told you.
Oh, thank you, bird.
You're actually almost at the end of the level. So if you go right past the Devan sign, you actually get it from Find a Secret.
There we go. Yeah, this I remember. The secret level. Oh boy, more
Tech
of this.
Noir. Thankfully, I don't think there are actually any enemies in this.
Yeah, I think this is like a Jill bonus stage. Ooh, a lot of missiles. Is that a jump power up there? These things I can only kind of see. I guess that is another, like, Jill callback.
Yeah, you might have to shoot the walls to get to them.
Oh, well, here's some One Must Fall.
Oh, yeah!
The Jaguar.
I knew that these were in the game somewhere, but I forgot where.
Where the heck do I go, though?
I think you need those jump power-ups. Have you tried shooting the walls already?
Not sure. There we go.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And now your jumps get stupid.
This is, yeah. This feels
This is
worse
very
than how
Jill.
Jill does it. You just kind of... It feels like you start levitating up.
And it doesn't actually affect how high your springs jumps are. But at least now you can go here. Lots of TNT here. And speed time. Yeah, the game just lets you run back.
Please.
Oh look, even in Jazz there's ping pong paths.
It's a universal.
And your prize is Epic Mega Games logos.
Sure. Oh, no, okay. I can't get
Yeah,
up
there's
there.
something up there.
Well, good. I don't think these get taken to the next level.
And you already have a bird. You never did find that one up either.
Alright, this is the track that I like.
This level is incredibly blue.
It's a blue world.
I'm mildly surprised that those jagged things don't hurt you.
Thank goodness they don't. Oh, it did let me actually keep my bird. I can't go down there. Ugh. Yes, we got Zin guest commentating today. Yeah, these bouncy guys that are apparently like buggy in certain versions.
Yeah, this level is, as a whole, is very bouncy.
Very bouncy. I just want the soundtrack.
I'm not sure what the background's supposed to be, like if it's bars or what, or pipes.
So where do I go?
I think I have to go back and around.
That's bad. Don't like.
Why, this level gives me Amiga Lemmings vibes.
This whole game is honestly very Amiga.
Oh yeah. Well yeah, considering it's got a mod track or soundtrack, absolutely. There's your... Yeah, I remember this level definitely takes your hoverboard away past a certain point, if you get it.
Yeah, somebody in chat is talking about the bug version. Where the little bouncy things didn't quite work right, and it kind of made the level unbeatable.
Oh yeah, it was the updated Jazz CD with the Christmas episode.
Oh, yep, there goes the hoverboard.
Yeah, it made the bouncy floors much more sensitive to touch. Oh yeah, it did take away your hoverboard. Just
All that for some
realized it.
carrots.
Yum.
These guys are not fun. I think they break up into segments. Oh no, they're centipedes.
They're centipedes.
The bounce is fun. It's just the problem is by this point, after that last level, you're like, oh god, no, I don't like not having control of my character. It's going to get me kills.
Yeah, Tech Noir is where the game immediately starts actually punching you in the face. I don't think it ever really lets up. Yeah, those guys take way too many shots.
They're like the demons in Jill again.
I feel like they just made them and were like, yes, this is a cool enemy
Will
design.
TNT get rid of all
I
the
did-
segments? Probably not. Nope.
I don't believe so. Well, to be fair, I believe the ZZT centipedes were inspired by the game Centipede.
That would track. You beat a level.
Oh wow, it just fell right through. Shortcut.
I'm realizing you can kind of see that enemy still on the screen. I wonder if I could have died during the level transition there.
What are you doing?
Oh, elevator. Okay.
Oh, yeah, right. Those platforms like zoot you forward. I just remembered.
Yeah. It's just one more thing. At least, like, this part here is nice. It gives you, like, a good reason to use a lot of weapons. Okay. I think their health is getting reset.
Probably if they throw off screen. Rapid fire. Yeah, the problem with this level is that the camera cannot keep up with Jazz.
No. It's not good.
And considering how
Oh, this
considering
actually.
how small the screen is,
This part here is very Jill. The part where you get like you keep getting more jump powers, kind of. Except here it's just using the bounce pads instead. Okay.
I believe that was it actually. That's the part of the level that people were complaining about.
Oh yeah, I think you just fall in those and you just can't get out or something.
Yeah, you keep bouncing back up.
Oh, well, okay, found the bonus gem.
That's good at least. Especially considering you're down to 2 lives already, actually.
Well, oh, this should be the last level, right? This is our 3rd planet.
Right before the boss, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. This is the corner standing I was talking about.
Might be a good idea to save just in case.
Actually, yes.
All the enemies have respawned. Wonderful. Oh, we missed these the first time.
Just hope you
Yeah,
land
this game
where
is-
you should land.
This game has very, very punishing blind jumps.
Oh, I just got disoriented there. I want to get down there.
Yeah, I think that's where the game actually expects you to go. Ah, yeah, this is it. This is the level. That's the gap you're expected to squeeze through. I think there's a certain point where you could like fall down through those, and that's
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing we've saved.
Do I need to get my gem again? I do. There's no, like, health refill sheet, is there?
No, but there's an invincibility sheet if you need it.
Let's see if this is this one of those games where you can get to 0 lives?
I believe so.
Well, you know, I said I wanted to show off a game over, so I might just end up doing that.
Fair enough. After you game over, After you
Yeah,
game over, if you're interested in the cheats, let me know.
and I think we'll seriously consider. Okay, you gotta like hold right there.
Except you just have to squeeze through the second gap.
Okay, that's good. That's I need the break right there. Okay.
Yum.
Oh, and carrots too.
Oh, hey, there we go.
Oh, all the carrots.
This isn't. Alright, this isn't the buck version. Great.
And the
Very much
checkpoint.
needed.
Okay, well,
I love the movement on that platform. Ooh. I love the movement on the platform, the way it breaks to a stop.
it is nice.
Yum.
Oh, I would love to be able to reach that. Oh, this is gonna propel me onto it. Okay. Oh, okay. That one doesn't kill you. Thank
brutal.
goodness. Oh, you. Oh, Jazz is having a time in this position.
What are you doing?
Ah.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my. Oh.
Don't make me do it again. I think this is like the end of the. Oh, I'll take that. I think this is like the end of the level.
Oh, yes, please.
Alright. I haven't done it.
So this was Orbitus, a very bouncy level.
Too bouncy. It is at least easier to go backwards in this than Sonic CD.
I remember a Verge platformer that was an homage to Megazooks that had a level whose entire gimmick was that the camera couldn't keep up with you very well.
That
And if you
sounds...
fell off screen with the camera movement, you died.
Oh god, that sounds very mean then, actually.
Yeah, it was a very mean gimmick level. Thankfully the terrain was relatively generous, so that it was manageable. I believe it was called Zooks' World. I think someone streamed it a little while back.
I do remember somebody playing Verge games not too long ago, but a little while back. Oh, it was quick. I keep thinking that there's going to be, like, twice as many to collect.
Nah, you're thinking of Sonic CD.
Alright, let's see if... Oh yeah! He's got an ostrich now. Watch out for that.
Devan Shell decided to start playing Joust.
Got a bird of his own.
I didn't even consider that parallel, but it makes sense, actually.
Well, okay. Gotta go in there. He seems
Maybe you should bounce off the wall?
way too zippy.
Oh, there's something up there. Oh, free launchers. Maybe the game does expect you to use them. Parents
Okay,
too, actually.
He moves like way too fast for me to feel safe going actually in there.
I don't know why, but I always liked his health meter and how his head would slap into it to reduce it.
Yeah, it's satisfying. Any RFs? No. I don't even have enough of these.
But you can get more right there.
Now what is that for?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why they did that. It seems just like a mean gotcha.
That's what half this game is.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't a good boss fight. And I know that I'm obviously trying to take the cheap way out, but I don't think it would be a good boss fight if I jumped in there either.
And you don't have your TNT anymore because you died.
Yeah, having some actual ammo would be nice for this.
Well, you might be able to peg him with the RF missile when he's up there.
I don't have any is the thing.
Oh.
I think actually though I probably can just shoot him normally when he zips out. At least then I can just spam the fire button and land a hit. Jazz Jackrabbit, everybody. Just try that. Maybe I can get 2 hits in.
Take your time, you got 7 whole minutes.
Yeah, that's actually faster. I can get a steady stream going at least. I'm sure if I actually had the ammo...
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't know
actually
what's up with that sudden zippy movement he's doing. Like, that's just straight up a dive bomb.
What a game.
Like, it feels like they really didn't put much thought into this one.
I don't think... I can't recall, like, any of the boss fights of this being, like, good.
Yeah, basically. Devan doesn't even show up for like the latter half of the game, actually.
I do like that he
Like, you
sticks
still see
his
his-
tongue out when he starts shooting.
I didn't even notice that detail. That's actually kind of neat.
That's just headbanging. This might do it.
There we go.
Yeesh. Yeah, that's pretty much what was going on. Devan is building a cloning machine. Jazz rocked the 3 techno planets. Now he must pursue Devan into an all-natural, fat-free, no-preservative area of the galaxy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 1994.
Yeah, that is a very 90s quote.
Do we get another Eva scene, or... Ah, no. This.
Yeah, I remember this a lot.
Get ready to explore Nipius. Everybody's
Jung
favorite
Rock.
planet.
Weirdly, these are the episode 4 levels, which makes me wonder if these weren't meant, if the episodes weren't meant to be in a different order.
Oh wow, that is weird. Alright, I think that's a good place to call it. I've had enough Jackrabbit for one day.
I don't blame you, honestly.
That game does get a bit rough. 5 megs of cartoon animation.
Full color jazz comic book. We should dig that up at some point for the Discord.
It would be nice. I still want my Jazz Jackrabbit t-shirt.
I've got a Jazz Jackrabbit sticker, but it's just not the same thing.
Take that. We got some screenshots. Big Jazz.
Yeah, that is actually the last boss, that Big Jazz. You do not get to see the Mega Air Base explode in flames.
Yeah, now see, even here they're mentioning those planets for episode 4. They got it right here. This is Super ZZT all over again. They don't know what episode is going to be which.
I wonder if they just like changed the order of episodes before release.
I just wonder why in this case. None of these really do anything all that different. Like, you could kind of just rearrange these. There's not really much story.
With the exception of the twin battleships, which are an actual unique level at the
Mhm.
very end of the game.
Yeah, but... $70 for Australians.
Wowzers. Any 6 episodes. You couldn't buy a 3-episode pack, huh?
That's really weird.
Wait, any 3 episodes? So could you just, like, pick 3 at random?
I guess. Don't know why you would. I guess maybe you really want to see Nipius, but you don't. You don't want episode 3.
Maybe you don't want to deal with Tech Noir.
Yeah, that's valid.
Software news.
Okay, I like that if you order this game in
I
Spain,
don't-
you just contact Miguel. Friendware.
I like these little companies that are overseas. I like these little miniature distributors.
They're very worldwide by this point, for sure.
Wow. I wonder if Jazz Jackrabbit ever had a fandom in Japan.
That
Oh,
would be fun to
CompuServe,
see.
that's memories. I didn't use CompuServe very much, but I remember it just a little bit.
Is it? Or no. This is actually reminding me of what it was. Castle of the Winds I got on a floppy disk, which I ended up overwriting the contents of. For Jazz Jackrabbit,
no.
no, that one I did do a good job of keeping, at least. But for Jazz Jackrabbit, what it was when I bought it, my mother called a 1-800 number, and we got like a one-time download link, and I downloaded it over dial-up. That's what that was. That's why I didn't have the comic or anything. Digital distribution.
The
Internet. Love the internet.
Sign up for EMIC's electronic mailing list. Electronic mail, that's how you know it's the 90s.
All epic files are
wow.
free.
I was never around for the BBS era, and I feel like I missed out just a little bit.
Neither was I. I never used one. I mean, apparently I was playing the games that were still advertising them.
I remember a ZZT game that was like half an advertisement for an old BBS.
The Forest Will
Mansion
Echo
of
with
Bill, I
Laughter.
believe. Yeah, that and Mansion of Bill were both by the same author.
It's like it's a fun game, but it's got problems. It shows its age at this point, I think.
Yeah, Jazz 2 did it way better, honestly. But when you're but in the 90s, when you're a kid and you don't know better, it rules a lot.
Yeah, the shareware episode is pretty solid, though.
I mean, that's what they have to do with the shareware episode, though. They have to make the shareware episode good.
Otherwise, you'll never go to Nipius.
You'll never see the Temple of the Turtle.
Alright, well, Zen, thank you for being here with me today. That was fun. I'm glad I got
No problem. Thanks for having me.
got an excuse to play this game, honestly, for as troubling as some of the levels may be.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll do it again sometime if I can afford to re-up my subscription to that level again.
That could be fun. It was a good time.
Or maybe we'll pick another game, who knows.
Yeah, I want to see... I kind of want to just do more streaming in general. Like, not even necessarily as ZZT, Worlds of ZZT stuff, but Lord only knows. But as soon as I switch over to the credits, the audio's going to get really loud again, so I'm going to ask you to say your farewells and shoutouts and anything like that now. Oh, here we go. Now we do see the intro again.
Oh yeah, for anyone who missed it.
If you got anything to promote, anything to say,
Oh, yeah,
now's the time.
That reminds me, there's actually a fully animated ending sequence in this too.
Yeah, they leaned into the cartoon aspects a lot with the second one also, I know. That's got like a 2-minute intro or something. It's fully animated.
Anyway, hi, thanks for having me here. I'm Zinfandel ZT. I actually have a Twitch channel here on Twitch, but I haven't used it for several months. But I'm still here as twitch.tv/ZinfandelZT. I've also made some few games that are on the Museum ZT. Not in a whole lot lately. Should probably fix that. But I'm always around on the Discord if y'all ever want to talk or just like ask me about things. I'm here. Shoutouts to all my friends here too.
Yeah, we got a good crowd for this. Okay.
Alright, take it away, Doss.
Alright, thank you for being on. It was fun. We should do it again sometime. Now it is time to hang up on you. See ya.
Later, folks.
Alright, that was fun. That was a good game. Except when it wasn't. But dang it, the nostalgia still hits with that one. That is going to do it for this week, though. Thank you again, Zin, for being here today. That was cool. We will be back again next Friday. We're going to be going back to some more ZZT, don't you worry. On Friday, I want to also do something a little different, though. We're going to be doing some, I guess, research. Basically, I want to confirm or deny something, and that's whether or not the ZZT Online Encyclopedia world is any good or not. I remember always being told that it was not as good as the older version because of how it's split up. And I kind of want to see what the actual difference is, because I haven't touched that world in like 20 years, and to this day have been always recommending people play the old one. And I don't know if that actually is the case. But the ZZT encyclopedias are just full of tips and tricks that people discovered over the years, and they're a very good look in the late 90s what the community knew was possible. And we'll be back again next Sunday, back to Star Wars, back to the Star Wars minds. So if you enjoyed, feel free to give a follow or a subscription if you can support. And I think that's going to do it for today. Hope to see you all next time. Later.